Hello gentlemen, today I'm going to show you how to set up one of the best new blitzes in Madden 25. This is a blitz that a ton of pros were using in the $1 million MCS Madden Bowl, and it's very effective and difficult to block. But before I get into the blitz setup, I just want to let you guys know that the site has a ton of content on it right now between both Madden and college football. We currently have 13 ebooks on the site, as well as over 40 tips, a pass pro guide that will help you pick up any blitz in Madden or college football, as well as a blitz guide where we just have random blitz setups. So between everything, this will definitely help you guys win more games. So if you're serious about competing, make sure to go sign up on acemadden.com. You can use code DYNASTY for 25% off. Okay, so the play we're going to talk about today is going to be Hot Blitz 3 out of Nickel 3-3 Odd. So I'm currently in the Vikings playbook. Here's all of the playbooks that have Nickel 3-3 Odd along with Hot Blitz 3. So you can pick any of these, but I do think the Vikings playbook is the best. And then for your coaching adjustments, make sure you have auto flip turned off. I actually don't know if this is required. You might be able to flip it, but based on what I saw from these MCS competitors, they have auto flip off, and then they have auto alignment on default. So let's go ahead and come out in Hot Blitz 3 and see how this works. So let's start this off by focusing on the blitz setup. We'll focus more on the coverage later on in the video, but let's just focus on getting the pressure in first. So the setup is going to be show blitz, so Y or triangle, and then RB or R1. That's going to bring those linebackers up and the safeties up. We're then going to shift the D-line left, so D-pad left, left stick left. We're then going to crash them left, so D-pad left again, and then right stick left for slant left. After you do that, this is your user. Put them in a zone. That way we can switch stick if we want to. You're going to place him right here between the left guard and the left tackle. So just like this. And then for now, I'm going to get the slot cornerback out of the way, so I'm just going to drop into a hard flat. So after you have all of this set up, you can contain if you want to. I'm just going to leave them on their blitz angles. But I'm going to point my left stick at about 5 o'clock. So it's going to be down to the right, down towards that left guard. And we want to engage and get that D tackle in on a loop. Didn't come in there. It's a little bit finicky. I'll do it multiple times just to show you. It is going to come in, and it's going to be frequent enough that your opponent's going to start blocking his running back. So let's do it again. There's the pressure. I don't know how the left tackle ended up kind of chipping him. But I have Uche in. You do want a fast defensive tackle. I think he's 87 speed. But we're already set up. Just go to practice mode and get it down. And that's what it's going to look like when it's clean. And then here's what it looks like if you want to contain, which will be helpful against certain players. It's going to be basically the same thing. You just have contains now on those tackles. Now let's talk about what happens if they block the running back. So set up the blitz the exact same way. Drop the slot cornerback and block the running back. So right here, it still comes in because he's on the opposite side of the running back. But generally speaking, the pass protection is quite a bit better with a blocked running back. I'd say it maybe comes in half the time if you're on the opposite side of the running back. But like right there, it got picked up. Still got a good shed. But you need to know what to do if they're picking up your blitz. And like, for instance, if you need a +1, this is what you have to do. So same blitz setup, but this time we're going to keep the slot cornerback blitzing instead of dropping him into coverage. So block the running back. And now we're usually going to get a +1. Right there, it almost got picked up, but usually what's going to happen is a running back's going to have to pick between the defensive tackle and the slot cornerback. Let's try it again. So there we go. That's a perfect example of what's going to happen. If you really need that +1, you're going to send that slot cornerback. Now, something I do want to mention is that depending on the formation your opponent's in, your slot cornerback might be kind of far away because we're not base aligned. So he's going to be aligned over that middle receiver and trips tight end. And let me go ahead and just say straight up, I don't think this blitz is very good against a look like trips. I would refrain from using this blitz. But at the same time, if you really are set on using it, you're going to have to set up the blitz, and then you're going to have to grab them and then bring them in to like right about here. Now, you don't have to send them on the blitz. You can still drop them into coverage like this, right? But you have to give the illusion that you can get the +1. So go ahead and do it like this. Everybody did get picked up, but just wanted to show you that against a look like trips, it is going to change things a little bit. Okay, so we've got the blitz aspect down. Now let's talk about the coverage. So let's go ahead and set it up like this. And then now we have to make some decisions with our coverage. So I would say the safest thing you can do over there on the slot cornerback side is put the slot cornerback into a hard flats. And you can even, bring him in a little bit if you want to give the illusion that you might be blitzing him. And then this guy right here, your yellow zone safety, I would put him in an inside quarter. So we're now effectively playing a cover 4 drop of sorts. We have an inside third over here on this safety, which kind of makes it not a cover 4, but it still kind of is. You can change them if you really want to, but I think leaving the inside third is totally fine. And then over here with this hook curl, you can leave him in the hook curl. You could put him in a hard flat. It's kind of up to you how you want to do that. But now we're good to go. Like, this is a really good, safe zone coverage where we can switch stick a lot. So let's go ahead and run it. Didn't get the engaged loop blitz. Try to do it again. Keep in mind, this is not my defense, so I'm not going to be as good at it as like David T or something. But there we go. There's the loop pressure, and we have a really good coverage behind it. Again, people have been using kind of this safeties up, cover 4 drop all year because, again, it's a good switch stick defense, and it's incredibly hard to bomb. Anyways, that's it for the tip. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll definitely answer. And then just a reminder that if you want to get better at the game, go to acemadden.com and become a member. You can use code DYNASTY for 25% off. You'll gain access to every piece of content that we have on the site for both Madden and college football. You're currently watching clips of the UCF Dynasty offense I just released. It's a very good offense for road games because we have good stock plays, good run plays, good gadget plays, as well as some setups that are just 1 or 2 hot routes. So you can do that on quarter pulse or half pulse even. And it just makes offense so much easier. So go check that out on acemadden.com. I'll see you guys in the next one.